All right, Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakudash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Yeah, man. So why do you hide by Yahushua for allowing us to come out again and prophesy against this wicked kingdom of America, Babylon the Great, man? You know, we were sent out here to give you warning. Did somebody give me Ezekiel 3? Yeah, man. We sent out here to give you warning from your high by Yahushua of the impending danger that he's going to bring upon the planet Earth, man. Mainly here in America, Babylon the Great.
Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
And we often go into that word watchman. You set up on a tower, so you peering out for the danger that's approaching, man. Go ahead.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
So we giving you warning from the Heavenly Father of the famine, you know, of the sedition, of the Gurkha troops, you know, of a civil war, World War III, man. Oh, mainly the MOTB that's fast and fun to be implemented in the planet Earth, man. And all you camps going to be ashamed in that day when you see these shipping stations get set up, man.
I got the word warning.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The word warning. Strong's H2094. It says to admonish, warn, teach.
Teach. And that's our main thing, to teach you of the danger that is set before you, man. Go ahead.
It says shine, send out light.
Hey, those flashing lights on those emergency vehicles, you know, those that light that's being shined to you, man. And if you hearken, it's going to be better for you, man. It's going to feel better for you. You got more in the definition?
Yep, it says be light, be shining.
Yep.
Right,
Oh, let your light so shine before me.
That's it. That's it. All men should know you are my disciples.
Also that city.
Oh yeah. It said on here. Yep.
You got it.
It says to be taught by admonish.
Yep.
Simply says to teach, warn.
To teach, warn, man. So the Heavenly Father has set up watchmen to teach you of the things that he's getting ready to do, to warn you. You know, Alashija, you know, great demon-like power, man. You guys gonna know the fear of the Lord pretty soon, man. You know what the scripture say? Let them know thee as we have known thee. You know. You got more?
It say, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
See, it's an assurance. If you don't hearken to the report, you're gonna die, man. Go ahead.
If thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life.
See? Go ahead.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
See, the same wicked man is going to die in his iniquity, man. See, we out here to get the blood off our hands. Hey, whether you hear, whether you forbear, man. You know? Go ahead.
Say something real quick about that. And that wicked, to just specify, that wicked is not talking about Esau. Because we know Esau can't be saved. Because one would say, well, hold up, I thought y'all said the wicked can't be saved. No, this is speaking about the wickedness of our people. You got it.
That's right.
It say, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yeah, see, those watchmen that you guys have set up over you that's not been warning you, guess what? Their blood is going to be on their hands, man. You know, what is that, Ezekiel 14? The ones who seek to those prophets, you're going to receive that same punishment. Okay.
One more, 19. I'll read it. Ezekiel 3:19, it says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
Right. So basically we just getting the blood off our hands, man. You know? We warning you of the MOTB. We telling you directly what it is, and you still saying it's Christianity or embargo, you know, or sleeping with white women. You know? These things that you doing now, how are you buying and selling with those things, man? You know, it don't make sense. See? Everything is headed to a digital society. You know?
Anything life is bad. They just pulled that out their ass. I got a quick piece of it. This is the book of Acts, 20th chapter, and beginning at the 25th verse, it says, "And now, behold, I know that ye all, among whom I have gone preaching the kingdom of the Most High, shall see my face no more." And if I may, that's the Apostle Paul speaking, which that serves as somewhat of a glimpse into the ministry today. Because there's going to be a point where the Lord going to pull us back. There's going to be a famine of the word. In that event, that's your ass, man. Or you know the saying, I'm done talking. Good. That's how the Lord going to play it. See, verse 26, it says, "Wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High." Right? So that's us, man. We pure, as the word read in Ezekiel's 3rd chapter. We pure of the blood of all men. Why? Because we have not shunned to declare unto you the whole gospel, man. We told you straight up that Esau was the devil. Eventually he's going to come down with great wrath. We went into detail concerning the MOTB, the infrastructure already laid out. We told you niggas not to eat pork. Yet his videos, we was just speaking about that before. His videos suffering with niggas eating pig heads with a side of rice.
White.
Yeah, white. It was straight white, man. The nigga didn't have no. It could have used this brown white.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga had a plastic spoon. Yeah.
Eat plastic.
Yeah, right. That dramatized it.
And you mentioned that this nigga KD, you know, still in his folly, you know, still promoting, you know, eating abominable food, man. The Lord gonna kill you, man. That's one of those watchmen that those people have set up over, you know. They're blind, leading the blind, they're gonna both fall into a pit, man, which is America, Babylon the Great, man. You know? You see, that's how critical it is having the correct doctrine. Yeah, that's how critical it is, man. What does scripture say? Man, you got something else?
Come.
You got it.
So Isaiah 58:1, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." Yeah, so what do you have? You have a situation which you have Jacob that don't want to hear their sins, and then you got a group of people that call themselves watchmen that don't want to tell them their sins, or don't want to lift up their voice, or don't want to show them their transgressions. Because, you know, when you're coming into Jake, they're hard-headed people, right? And they got this austere attitude about them, can't tell me nothing. Amongst Jake, that's a phrase, you know, you ain't my daddy. And so, here it is, the Most High had to raise up prophets that our face is hardened too, against their face, so that this lot, you know, this word got to come out, whether they hear or forbear, whether they reject it or not, right? You got a right to reject it, but you also got a right to die. But we don't have a right not to teach you or to tell you your shortcomings according to the scriptures and what could lead you into death, right? And real quick, I got James 1:21. It says, "Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word."
Yeah, if I may, that word meekness going into being able to be taught, man. You know? It says receive with meekness the engrafted word. Now you go into that word engrafted, I believe what the definition there is to be taught by others, man.
The instruction of others.
Why? The instruction of others, man. So you gotta have a mindset put on you to be taught, man. Because we are all born again, you know.
Yeah.
We had to be as you mentioned, retooled, you know. Just reborn, basically, man, you know. You got it.
Right. It say, "And receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul."
See, which is able to save your soul, man. Or you guys who don't want to hearken to the report, who, as the elder mentioned, you ain't my daddy. They got that spirit heavy, man. You know, or they ain't willing to be taught. Well, that's going to lead to your death, man. And it's beautiful how the Lord said earlier, where the extra point is your mind. You know, where you be lifted up in pride and you just can't get it. You know, but that's going to lead to your death, man.
Got something for you? Oh, you got something?
Psalms 119 and 130. It says, "The entrance of thy words giveth light, it giveth understanding to the simple."
See? Give understanding to the simple. And we was all one simple, man. You know? Man, celebrating your birthday and shit. You know? My day.
Earth.
Yeah.
If you go into the Satanic Bible, Alice was not Alice Crowley, but Anton LaVey, you see that it say the most sadistic or wicked day or most satanic day of the world is your birthday because it's worship itself.
Right. Oh, I saw a video of this nigga Game, the rap nigga. Yeah, he was drowning in his sorrows. That nigga upload video, this nigga was all fucked up. I'm waiting to see what's going on. Nigga said nobody saw him happy birthday, man. I almost lost it.
Gangster.
Right.
More is going on in the world.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Concerned about.
That's wicked as all hell, man. And Esau pushed that shit. Here it is, this devil got all this technology. He can reenact historical moments. But yet he allow niggas to worship their own birthday, man. When you know that shit is a direct conflict with the Most High. And Jake being simple, they eat that shit up. And this the so-called holidays too, man. That folly. And like you said, remember we was in the world, you got emotional around Christmas time.
Spirit of Christmas.
Right. Yeah, you gave niggas a pass.
All the movies come back on TV.
Right. Home Alone. Oh, they go to playing that bullshit too, the Temptations, man.
Right.
If you want to get vexed, brother, like you the right to play that shit. Yeah. Oh, good.
You hear what he said though? In my mind.
That's spirit, that's it. Oh, that's that stain. Scripture speaks about that, you know. Their conscience is even defiled. In my mind.
Donnie Hathaway.
Right. Oh, good. Flip over, man. Table, man. Like being in the spirit, we ain't out. That's why the Lord pulled us away from that, man. We have to be around like-minded. Or what's that? Philippians, the first chapter, or the second chapter. It's like
No, I'll give a quick example of verse speaking about meekness. Quick example, Acts 8:30. It says, and Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, Isaiah, and said, understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Exactly, man. Right. Some man shall guide. I want to say, is that 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter? Be ye followers of me, even as I am of Hamashiach. So the Lord knew how to test the metal. The Lord can test your integrity. Right? Because he know how Jake is. You know? I'm going to set up someone who you have to really bow down to. Because the Lord really don't need us out here. This is just a rite of passage. He's going to destroy you anyway. But for the elect's sake, the Lord pretty much sent the ministry in such a way to where your faith will be on display, thus complementing the word, right? Without faith, it's impossible to please us. So in the time of his wrath, the Lord's going to clear certain spirits because they're going to act on faith organically, naturally. But then you're going to have certain, these jakes, man, like the brother said, that's a cold statement. You ain't my daddy. That's the spirit these niggas come in. But it's ultimate rebellion. That's like, so you had something?
Yeah, what you call for? 1 Corinthians 11:1. It says, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Yahushua.
Yep, it's like, can you read that again?
It said, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Yahushua.
Hey, that's why Yahushua even said, look to the ant. Because when you consider ants is fascinating, man. They don't sleep. Now, when you look at an ant, right, let's say we have a bunch of ants, and brothers and sisters, you got this whole sidewalk. You ever saw ants? They still be in line, man. Out of that whole room they got to get out of order. But what's the science? You behind another ant. See? And that's how order go. You consider assembly lines. You niggas that work at McDonald's or But that might not be a good, but you know, right, you've been in certain jobs where, you know, you have to be in order, man. You know? The assembly line. No,
Trump was working at McDonald's.
oh, yeah, that was sick, man. That show you that America through. Yeah, that's crazy. You pull up at McDonald's, that nigga come out. And Jake was all fucked up like that. Nigga take selfies.
It's Ezekiel 2 and 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me.
Right, that's dealing with the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Somebody get Jeremiah 2. Is it Jeremiah 2 and 14? I want to say. Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? The young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burned without inhabitants.
Right, because you stuck in your ways. Right? You are content with being acclimated to America. You want no part of the idea of the kingdom of heaven or being reformed, being transformed. Right? Matter of fact, somebody hold Isaiah 30 as well. You can read that again. I want to say Isaiah 30 and 9. You can read that.
It said, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me.
Right, that's reincarnation if you pay attention. Because these same spirits that's parading around America, Babylon the Great, those are ancient spirits, man. Who vexed the prophets of old. Aaron, they were gonna do something to Aaron, man. If Aaron didn't concoct that that golden calf. Them spirits back today.
If you don't celebrate Christmas tree,
Yeah.
participate in that.
If you niggas don't, right? If we don't tell you niggas that Christmas is okay, that's equivalent to like setting up their idol. You better tell them. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, nigga. I'm gonna listen. You better tell me, nigga, that I can smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
Right? That's them same spirits. It was on Aaron, man. Go ahead. Oh, that's why that fat nigga, right? And his congregation, them some grimy niggas, man. All the guys that was in that room with him. I wouldn't trust them niggas. They had Ishkarites in there, man. Niggas like professional car thieves in that motherfucker. And at the end, they all salute you. How about you now? Shot. Go ahead.
They and their fathers have transgressed against me.
Right, meaning they're the same spirit. See, go ahead.
Even unto this very day.
See that? Even unto this very day, man. So now we're in a time where the Lord about to open up, and he set it up beautifully. Because Jake, the Lord, he pretty much set the scene to where you really need something to validate your authority. That's why a motherfucker want to see a church. Motherfucker want to see what you got, the intangibles. Right? So in a world like this, you think they're going to come to us? Right? You come up and we got the wood, we got the sign, with the 12 tribes, we got the scripture.
We outside.
We outside. Yeah, right. It's cold.
What existed first? The office that he created or the house that houses the office that he created? You know? He created the job first, and then you build it.
Right.
So yeah. All right, so the house is being built right now, but he got the props to fit to be in the house.
Isaiah chapter 30, starting verse 8.
Yep.
It says, now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in the book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever.
Right, and we speak about this often. This is that time. This is the time. See, the scriptures is a build up to now, man. This is when the Lord gonna really show himself. Right? The deliverance of ancient Egypt gonna pale in comparison to this. You're gonna have nuclear missiles flying. You're gonna have outside the angels at the same time, right? Delivering the children of Israel, the elect. See? Come on.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children.
Right, lying children, man. What makes you a liar when you don't speak the true doctrine? This is what makes you a liar, man. Because I might tell you a lie, man. You might ask my government name. I might throw you up. Scripture say, be shrewd, man. Right? I might say I'm little Derek.
Yeah.
And that's wise, man.
Derek Cole.
Jackson. You really thought a nigga don't want to really throw a nigga off, man. Nigga don't want to deal with it. Right? So what makes you a liar when you don't speak the truth? Go ahead.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Right. And what's the law of the Lord? Click on that word law. Children that will not hear the IUIC, man, they'll read that. And they'll go to pushing forth that energy of keeping the law. But let's see what the scripture means right here, because this prophetic. Let's see what it means, or whoever can get it, because the brother.
What's in it?
Isaiah 30 and 9, that word law. Scripture say they are lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Right, so let's see what the law is and how it applies to this current time. Because we all know you can't keep the law here and now, man. Furthermore, the law too intricate for you niggas. You ain't, niggas, man, you run from a mice, right? But you can keep the law, which we know that there's no sacrificing, the sacrificial laws are done away, but just the integrity of the law itself. You ain't got the stomach to keep the law, man. If you niggas put a homeowner down.
Ra.
Yep.
Right? You get the word Torah.
Yep.
Law, direction, instruction.
See? And we read that, and see how the scriptures come together. Right? We read that, the elder read that in James 1. Right? Receive with meekness the engrafted word. And that word engrafted, when you look it up, it goes back to being able to hearken to the instruction of others. So it's a science. The Lord knew how to deal with you rebels. You know what? I know how to ensure that I'm a killer. Set up a structure. Set up a system where a nigga got to follow somebody. Go ahead.
Body of prophetic teaching.
See, body of prophetic teachers, man. So they stumble at that word law, but upon further review, the law goes into the testimony of your house side. Right? Or what's that? Exodus? The 23? Right? Go ahead. Well, that's what we need right now. Matter of fact, continue.
Instruction in Messianic age.
See, that's the Messiah, man. See, so here in this time, there's an ordinance set up. We got the jurisdiction to come out here and cuss you out. How about that? The Lord gave us power to condemn you. I believe that's in the book of St. John 20, is it? Whatever sins you remit, or whatever sins you loose, shall be bound. That's heavy, bro. You don't even know it. Like out of the vexation of your spirit, you might hurt somebody, and the Lord honor that. Next time you know, you get a report, that nigga dead. I'll be honest, man, I just saw that a lot of times. This one nigga was talking shit about me being in the truth. And next thing I know, I saw the picture of nigga, right? Real talk, man. You know, and it was shame. Nigga, picture, nigga had a t-shirt. That was the nigga picture. I'm like, man, look at this shit.
You got brothers that put curses up on people at their job, co-workers, who's unruly. Their houses burnt down.
Yeah. The Lord honor our cry, man. See? So it's dangerous. Hey, you got to proceed with caution with the prophet. Yep, come on.
But it says, we say to the seers, see not.
Right. They said, say to the seers, see not. So they don't want to hear the report. Go ahead.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
Right. They want us to tell them that Christmas is all right. Celebrating Christmas. No, a loophole. Yeah, bro, you can. Go ahead.
Prophesy deceits.
They want us to deceive them. Like sweet nothings, and that's the sign of a harlot. Because, matter of fact, go back to, that's the spirit, go back to Jeremiah 2. It's, where it says they turned into a degenerate plant. Is that it? In Jeremiah 2? How have you turned to a degenerate vine?
They're probably going to tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
You look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
No, you strong.
Yeah.
You 5'2", 130.
Yeah, but a wife, she want to be loyal. No, but a harlot, what? It is in Jeremiah 2, right? 21. That's it. Yeah, read that real quick.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, and verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I have planted thee a noble vine.
That's talking about Israel. The Lord established you to be noble. And what commiserated that? The laws. Go ahead.
Holy, a right seed.
Right. Separate from the other nations. Go ahead.
How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Click on that word strange. Remember, the Lord is the husbandman, right? Hey, if you know anything about plants, you know, you get you a plant, it's an instruction manual that really comes with the plant. Certain plants have to have certain lighting. Hey, that's what the earth. There's an instruction manual that comes with governing over the earth. And it's the law. That's why when you read Isaiah, the 24th chapter, it tells you how, because they have broken the covenant, that's why the earth will be burned. Esau don't govern. He threw the pamphlet away. It's a pamphlet, an instruction manual that comes to govern over the planet Earth. So that's the same with nations, right? So once Israel didn't stay in that, under that tutelage, they turned into a whole nother vine. So what got the definition?
It's the word for strange, H, 52:37. It says foreign, foreigner, a harlot.
See, a harlot. Right? And a harlot, she wanted to hear sweet nothing. Like a harlot don't give a fuck what you know.
Right, deceiver.
Right, deceiver. She wanted to hear that. As long as she being appeased for her services. See?
Say a military.
Right, and that's what they want. They want to come up here and we tell them, hey man, yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. You know?
Right.
But a wife is under orders. Like, you know, you like, look,
Right.
shit, you ain't got no wiggle room. You,
Right.
right? We are union, and we have been strung together. Yeah, betrothed. See? Go ahead. Well, is it more than that?
It just said adulterers in the strong definition.
See? An adultery. And we know the penalty for that. You ought to be put to death.
Leviticus 20 and 7, sanctify yourselves therefore and be ye holy. For I am the Lord your power. Ye shall keep my statutes and do them. I am the Lord which sanctify you.
That's it, man. Now, it's heavy. You can't dismiss that. That don't apply to now. Even though technically it's the law. But how does it apply now? Well, the Lord gave us charge to go out and teach, depart from this world, was the Romans 12, through the renewing of your mind. See, we new up here, man. We are new creatures. We can say that I'm a witness to myself that I'm a new creature. Matter of fact, give me Wisdom of Solomon 9 and the last verse. Instead of the last verse, read the verse above that and read after the last verse.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 9 and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And thy counsel who have known, except thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above.
Right, so there's no way you can come out of the world unless the Lord himself send that Holy Spirit. With the scripture, yeah, beautiful. But is another one I was thinking about, you have been called out.
Oh, yeah.
Called out from darkness to the marvelous light. That's through the Spirit. See, we up there, all these brothers in different walks of life, we had an invitation to the wedding. That's heavy when you think about it. That lets you know this the work of the Lord, man. It's Guatemalans and right up in the ministry, man. Oh, and that's a knock too on you niggas, man. Like the guy up in Boston, keep pushing that Christianity. But I haven't seen one Edomite in the congregation.
Manifest.
Right. What's up?
That would be the time. Man.
Right. We about to close in on the seal. Yeah, you talking, I ain't seen one Edomite on the coming board or nothing, man. Not an Edomite in the audience.
Is it not one?
Right. It should be more bites of everybody coming out to you niggas. But it's just you and another guy, a disgruntled guy who mad at the apostle. Right, there's two Jakes out of Newark. Yeah. But see, this call, you got brothers from all, you got brothers even look like Edomites who was invited to the wedding, man. And you don't know how, you don't know, we don't even, look, that's why you got to be careful with brothers. You don't know they sacrifice. Right. You don't know what they walked away from or none of that, yet they here. Right. See? But it's spiritual. Right? Unless the Lord send that Holy Spirit from above, you can never come into this realm. Read that again.
And thy counsel who have known, except thou give wisdom, and send thy Holy Spirit from above.
That even happened with King Solomon. That was Yahweh Shai. It still had to go through that proper channel. Remember Solomon, when he made his petition to the Lord, he asked for wisdom. So that was Yahweh Shai. It still had to go through that proper channel for wisdom to come down from the Most High, man. Come on.
For so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed.
That's us. We was reformed. When you go into that word reform, it means to form, form again. Right, to transform pretty much. See? So we was formed into a vessel that's fit for the master's use and to his liking. Man, you get, oh, bro, you get chills when you think about it, man. The Lord was gracious unto us, bro. Okay, especially when you know what's about to happen. And even Yahweh Shai said, man, your daily bread, just worry about that. Now, we know, obviously, you're going to apply that to food, but that is bigger than that because you fast. Right? Or not, you are called to do that. So your daily bread is really being able to digest this truth. You woke up today and you had no problem with the breakdown of the chip, that was your daily bread. You woke up today, you had no problem with the breakdown of other nations not coming into this thing. That was the Lord having you, you could still eat of that bread, man.
Name.
Right, the name. That name was taken, man. That taste was taken out of your mouth. The scripture speaks about the heavenly gift. They who have tasted of the heavenly gift, for them to draw back, again to bring them into repentance, seeing that they crucified the Lord afresh and brought him to an open shame. That's equivalent to leaving your husband at the altar. That's the most shameful you could be. Let's say like you got a wife and you go to the altar, then she leaves you there. That's what you do to Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, that's why the Lord gonna cut their ass asunder and appoint them their place with the hypocrites. Come on.
It says, for so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed, and men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee.
See, and men was taught the things that were pleasing unto thee, man. So the Lord gave us access to understand the things that brings you into his good graces. And this is the time where that's going to be needed. When that food dry up, your alliance with whomever ain't gonna matter, man. You in the NFL fraternity. Go ahead.
And were saved through wisdom.
See, and was saved through wisdom. See? So this is a privileged position that we in, man. And we thank you how about Shema Shai. We back out here again to serve. See, this is an honorable service. Right? Yeah, come on.
It's Ephesians 4:20. But ye have not so learned Yahushua. If so, be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him as the truth in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt, according to the deceitful lusts. So you ran with something, but it wasn't accurate according to the truth of the scriptures, according to the truth that comes from Yahushua. And therefore you was off. The scriptures talk about seeking the old paths. So everything about it is renewed. That means back. Everything about it is placing you back into that old mindset and mind frame that we used to have that was beneficial to us. It was wisdom that poured from this understanding of this doctrine, of prophecy, of Yahushua. Returning back to Yahushua is basically what the Lord has done for us and calling us back. It says that you put off the conversation concerning the former conversation. That's the old man that you walked in, the ways in which you walked in as you learned here in Babylon, this heathenistic ways, man. You ain't know nothing about Christianity had nothing to do with the scriptures. We ain't know nothing about, even the cross. You see that image everywhere. Cross. People attribute that to, like, that's a godly man. And that's a Roman symbol of death, man. That's all that is. You're able to put that off now, and it says, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. So a lot of that is corrupt, man. But even Roman Catholic believe that you can pay your way, they call it, pay your way into the kingdom. Penance. Pay your way. Like, the more money you give to the Catholic Church, the more better seat you got in the kingdom. They don't understand Yahushua. It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So this whole process, renewed, brought back to made new again. So it's almost like you was walking in life, you got hit in the head, the coconut fell off the tree, or apple, boop. And you lost consciousness for a second, you woke up and you had a better reality. You had a better understanding. Right? The scriptures was that word, knowing the gospel truth, a better understanding of the gospel truth.
Right, comforter.
Deeper understanding, the comforter, the paraclete. Deeper understanding of the gospel truth. You got a deeper you got hit by this word, effectually it hit your ears, faith coming by hearing, and then you was able to believe. You was able to receive this word, right? And it nurtured you, it built you up. It says that you put off the former conversation and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. I'm always going to it starts here. It starts how you talk, how you walk, what you think. It starts with the thought. Now you know which starts to object, like reject. Nah, that ain't. Hey, how about you, select you for that thought, or I rebuke that thought in the name of Yahweh, right? It says, and that you put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true and holy, and it's created after the Father, which He sent the Son, right? So He said, being conformed to the image of the Son. Here we are, being conformed to the image of the Son, being renewed in our mind, right? Being more and more likened to Yahushua. What Yahushua had to do, suffer for righteousness, right? He suffered, and this is where, but He also was risen up and glorified. Now sitting on the right hand side of Yahweh, the Father. So when He comes back, guess what His elect gonna be? The same ones who was conformed to His image. He gonna join them back. That's called that adoption, being adopted back to the Father. The Father turned His back on us for a period of time. Now through Yahushua, he can face us again. He can have mercy on us again. He can bestow His mercy, long-awaited promises to be bestowed, gifts to inherit for the ones that turn back in this time.
That's okay. 2 Peter 3:1, it says, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance, or by way of remembrance.
That's it. And guess what? It's as simple as that same analogy, getting hit in the head.
Right.
Because we was in the middle of doing stuff. Man.
Right, yeah.
We was busy doing something.
Right.
As everybody else is.
Surfing the web.
Yeah.
And you ran across the apostle.
Right.
We was in the middle of being wicked.
Basically.
Regardless of what we was doing, it wasn't nothing to please the Most High and Yahushua, so it was wicked. One would say, oh, what you mean? I was out there feeding the homeless. I was helping Miss Annie cross the street. One would say, what you mean? I was being wicked, but you was pleasing man. Regardless if you look at you weren't pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And like the elder said, faith hit us. You know what I'm saying? Faith hit us. And once faith hit us, everything that was laying dormant in us that light switch came on. You know, the word cleansed our mind. What is that? Real quick, get Ephesians. You know, talking about Ephesians 5, I think in 26. But that's the only way you're gonna be brainwashed. Like we always, like the world trying to make brainwash is a bad thing.
Right.
No, you getting all the impurities cleaned off of your brain. How's that being done? Somebody got it?
Ephesians 5:26, that he might sanctify and
See,
cleanse.
he might separate, man. You know, you being separate from the filth. And we talking about mentally, man. Because when you read Revelation the 14th chapter, it said there was no guile found in their mouth.
No.
It didn't say, you know, physically. It said in their mouth, meaning what? You wasn't going to speak deceit when it's concerning the 100% truth, man.
Right.
You got it?
And cleansing
Yep. Cleansing.
was the washing of water by the word.
By the word. So we've been brainwashed, you know, by the word, man. Meaning all the impurities, all that slag, all of that thoughts of the world, you know, was washed by the washing of the word, man. You know, by us believing. Like you said, that apple and the coconut that was in the hand was faith. Knock some sense into our heads. You know, you got it.
I got something real quick.
St. John 15:3. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, we've had that intake basically, you know. We receive the word and they cleanse our mind, man. You know, Jacob rejects everything that Yahweh Shah stands for, man. He wants to walk the way of Esau wholeheartedly, you know. But in our walk, you know, we heard that word behind us, you know, and it calls us to do a about turn. I got something real quick. This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Take hold of what, man? This truth, man. You know, as we mentioned there, grafted word. It says, walk in the
real
presence.
quick, and the scriptures say, hold fast. The scriptures encourage us to hold fast. Like you said, to that truth, man. You know, you can't have butterfingers. You gotta have, sandpaper palms. You know what I'm saying? Which is grip, man. Which is really just enduring. You know, Lord willing, you got it, bro.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. And that's it, man. You know, we shining right now. You know?
That's what enlightenment is all about. That illumination of these scriptures. Now you have an understanding of them, instead of it being that book that just sits on your grandma's mantle.
Right.
Grandma don't say too much no more once she know her grandson is enlightened to the word. She ain't really, she really needs to learn, right? The scripture said be slow to speak, you know?
So you can't say those, those sayings,
Right.
those emotions.
They don't hit like that no
hit
more. Right. And then end it with Christmas. That's why we celebrate Christmas. Because it's all, but when you're enlightened, you can see the tree, you know, forest from the trees, man. You can see the light from the darkness. You can see the good from the evil. You can see the wicked from the righteous. You know, and the Most High gives you that spirit. He enriches us with that spirit, man.
So some real quick, like going back to what we read at the opening of the teachings when we read Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, when we went into the word warn. That's what when you said enlighten, right? That's what it says. Be light, shine. That's the only way that you're gonna send light. That you got to be enlightened first. That's the only way that you're gonna reflect that light out into darkness. That you must be that light. You know, and the only way we got that light is through Yahweh Shah, through the mercy of the Most High. I always refer back to St. John 15:15. I always go there, you know, that Yahweh Shah allowed us to know what he was known of the Most High. That's that light coming from the source to Yahweh Shah, and he reflected it to us, and now we've been illuminated, and now we can reflect it to others.
I got a quick one for you, Elder. This is James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of light.
Woo! Well, that's it. That's it right there.
You talk about light, man.
That's it.
You know, the enlightenment, we talk, you know, the enlightenment, Father of light. And then we talk about just walking, we was all being wicked, just clicking on the internet, scrolling, wasn't looking for nothing really. And then hit it, boom.
Light is the light.
The light hit you.
True.
And it's like light, it ignites other lights. You know, like when we had the Passover, you notice, right? We use that one candle and that candle light the next candle and the next candle. You know?
Yeah, technically that Hanukkah menorah is the original got that ninth or the ninth candle in the middle, but that's used to light the rest. Yeah. So it only take
just that one spark, and now you got a wildfire. So must be, you know, that's what it is.
That was Isaiah 60. Rise and shine, for thy light is come.
Man. And that's what you need, right? It's calm all fears. When you're in the dark, the first thing you're looking for is a light. But it coincides with being enlightened. The Lord put you on game, just as he did Noah. That put us in good company. The Lord enlightened Noah about what he was about to do. So that served as the springboard to Noah being delivered. So it's not like we just being enlightened so we can have a debate with vocab. No, we're being enlightened so we can be delivered.
It says, with whom is no variableness, which means changes. It says, neither shadow of turning. Right? It says, of his will beget he us.
Oh, it's like it, and that complements the whole concept with Noah. Right? So there's no variableness with the Most High. Just like he enlightened Noah, he enlightened these spirits that in this so-called modern world. But really, it's all a moment in time with the Most High. It's just all a spark to the Most High. He's the same power yesterday, today, and forever.
Days 1,000 years.
Yeah.
It says, of his own will he begat us with the word of truth. That his own will pops up too. You know, pops out his own will. So again, this is a gift.
Right.
You know?
And that's simple. The Lord wanted you to wake up. That when you think about it like that, that's the one who created everything. He wanted to. It was his will for you to wake up and to have hope.
It says that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures.
Beautiful.
And then NLT it says it says out of all creation, and we out of all creation became his prized possession.
Come on, man, that's cold, bro. Wow. Out of everybody that was created, right? You were seeing fit. Time, bro. Remember the white cherry. Huge white cherry.
And from with the eagle one.
Well, yeah. Oh, and it's going to the east too. Yeah. Oh, it said had the eagle on it too?
Yeah.
Right. Well, the Lord also referred to himself as an eagle too. Jeremiah 49:22. So this is the light. In gross darkness, right? But it's in poetry. The Lord wrote it in poetry so the people won't understand the magnitude of the moment. They just ride by and talk shit, chuckle at you. See?
They never had even an inkling of understanding how the potential mysteries and jewels that's hidden.
Right.
It's all hidden inside the scripture.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because something that's precious is not just out, you know, it's hidden. You got to kind of dig for it.
These Jews, like you said, these mysteries, they hidden in plain sight.
Right.
You know, people walk drive by, walk by, you know, may walk up.
We have earthly vessels. Our scriptures say treasures in earthly vessels. So that's like dirt. That's like dirt.
That's it.
You have to pick our brain. You know, actually you get a pick. So you have to pick through the outer layer and say, hold up, he just looked like a regular. He just looked like earthly. He's dirt. But no, within that dirt, the bird is crazy.
Is that the Most High doesn't see as man sees?
Right. Ooh, see the inner man. Oh, that's it, bro. So that's those earthly vessels. So we are specks of dust. But if you peel the layer back, you got treasures in it, jewels that it would behoove you to. Right. Because it'll spark you. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
that word first fruits, if I may. It says, it's a parquet in the Greek. It says, person superior in excellence to others of the same class. You know, so that's what the Most High has done to us through this word. Made us, again, it says that we should be. He put his own will, he begot his own will, begot us with the word of truth that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures, superior and excellent in class. And made us, begat us, that's chosen. You know, so you actually dealing with, again, earthen vessels, but chosen of the Father, and given of this word that is so precious, it makes us his prized possession. That's the best analogy you can use. He put it in earthen vessels. So the average person walking by, they just see the they can't see what's in the
He's
inside.
walking by gold now,
Right.
like in the physical sense. It's no telling what type of minerals and diamonds, but it's covered by that that earth.
Yeah. And you gotta have that spiritual metal detector.
Right. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I forget what word it is, but one of the words is detect. Oh man. Oh, you know, I believe it might be in Matthew 13 where it speaks about he found that one pearl.
Oh yeah.
Look that up and see if that's that word. Yeah, it's like a metal detector.
He stumbled
Yeah.
upon it.
So,
Yeah.
Only the Lord could guide you. He guides your
That's
way.
it.
He guides your path.
That's it.
right.
So he let us in.
And that's so important. That is a faith booster, man. Just to know that it was, because you read it, according to his will. Right? You know, let's say like if you're a kid, you got toys, and that kid can use the Hulk toy, as menacing as it might be, and he have a little bitty toy and make it kick his ass.
Right.
It was his will. It was all in his hand, you know, just to give you a vivid, colorful illustration. But the toys, what I'm trying to say is they have no power in that case. They're at the mercy of the one who's in control of it. So we had nothing to do with this. The Lord opening up our mind, being able to understand what's being said in the scripture. Because you had, oh yeah, matter of fact, before we get there, was that it? Maybe that word discern, if you could just do a search and then look up that word.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
That's it.
Okay,
Yep.
come.
That's the spirit. Read the precept too. And then we go there.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 13, and verse 46. It says, who, when he had found one pearl of great price.
Matter of fact, read up a verse on it.
St. Matthew 13 and verse 45. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it.
Right, and that pearl really goes into mercy. That's that white stone. So everybody's looking for mercy. In some capacity. And this certain, he found that mercy. He said, fuck everything else.
That's it.
Right now, so let's go to that word find and go right to it.
Okay, this is the word for the phrase for have found, G2147. It says to be discovered, detected.
See, detected.
And it's detected.
Right, so like Ed was saying, like a detective. Yeah. Or like, you know, you found, you know, like somebody hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Then that sound go out.
Yeah,
Found it, you know.
Wow.
But that was that sound. That's it, you know.
That's it.
Usually, you don't stumble upon the pearls like that.
No.
It's not
Right.
so much in abundance that,
It's rare.
yep. Even the idea that you start to look for it at some point in time, you gotta have even hope just to start looking for it.
Right. And usually, it's luck. Usually the ones who come across all of that, man, it's what they would call luck, fate.
Yeah, right.
Fate.
You know,
Yeah.
destiny, if
Destiny.
yeah.
It was
That's
predestined.
Versus some goddamn archaeology who was digging all this
Never find
some guy. Well, they show you that in Morbid. Right? On the Morbid Facts, it was this one guy, he was digging, they was in the backyard bullshit. And the kid, he found goddamn 30 gold coins from going back to the ancient Roman Empire and shit. Man. Shit was worth millions of dollars.
Damn.
The person driving on the road and somebody was throwing stuff out the, or they saw bags in the middle of the freeway. And they pulled over and grabbed it.
She was full of money.
And just kept it in their car. They didn't know what it was. Apparently they got to where they reached and opened it up and they had full of money, millions of dollars.
Wow.
So they would call that luck.
Right.
Most our puts us in the path of his elect. He got a way to just whisper to his elect, a direct line.
Yeah.
And they come in a form in which you don't, it's here it is the truth. This is a different form of gold that most people can't even, they can't like identify this as gold.
As being valuable.
Yes.
They don't see this as being valuable. So you got to have that woman within you to say, oh, this is I found it, you know?
They found.
Right, Right. Versus somebody else.
They're not even happy for it.
Yeah, exactly. Some people found it and went back to the studio, or the guy up in Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that little guy?
Yeah.
And, he was in the camp.
Yeah.
And the report we got, he was doing open mic, man.
Yeah.
So he ain't see. When I heard it, I said, wow, bro.
Man, I couldn't believe
That's like, oh, it was a story too, man. You might have saw this on Morbid. A nigga came across this fucking, this priceless fucking jewel, and he sold it for a nickel bag of weed or some shit. Yeah, real talk, man. The nigga came across this ring or something, and he traded in for a quarter, 7 grams, man, of weed. But he didn't have an eye.
Yeah, man.
He didn't know what he had, man.
Wow.
He didn't know what he had. And that's that story. That nigga was doing open mic. Nigga open up a little check for somebody.
You sold your pearl. I got some real quick.
Malachi 3:16. Then they that fear the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear the Lord and that thought upon his name. This is the scriptures, man, you know. It says, and they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels. And I will spare them as a man spared his own son that serveth him. Then shall they return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High, between him that serveth the not. Once you hear this right, you're going to have discernment. You're going to have taste. You're going to have a refined palate. You know? You're going to see that's valuable right there.
Right. Right. I was going to say niggas, riches are not coming for a nigga. Because the nigga, drop the value or something. He'll buy something, but he'll overlook something that's valuable because he don't have taste. The acquired taste. So the Lord designed us to understand what was valuable, man.
Hey, certain people, when they move in the neighborhood, it's the same. You go to the neighborhood. If they don't understand the value of what we got going on. They're about to control it. The value system going on at all times. It could be a low system or it could be a high system. And the Most High value system happens to be the highest value system there is. This is at the top of the totem pole because it's riches where moth and rust doth not corrupt. You can't get to it. You can't ransack it. You can't steal it away. Only the Most High got that ability.
Yeah, if everybody can get it, it will be precious.
That's it.
You know? As you mentioned, that first fruits, the creme de la creme, only one's the best. You know? That's what we bestowed that favor on to get it, man. You know? I got some. 2nd Ezra chapter 8, we start at verse at the top. It says, he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many.
That's what I was just thinking.
But the world has come for few. I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra. That's
But
what
by May, right there, you have collective items, special edition. You might have so many. What makes it valuable? You got only 150 of these timepieces. Or a certain car. There's only 50 of them manufactured in the world. Right there, the value.
Yes.
See?
Supply and demand.
Yep. Yep. I'm ready to say it again. Yep. That's it. That makes it precious.
And that's why faith is the hottest commodity on the planet.
Yes, it is.
Because we're in the midst of a faithless generation. So to have, I mean, don't get me wrong, you do have people that have faith, but they don't have faith where we got faith in.
Right.
They put like this, they don't have real faith.
Right.
Real quick, Romans 8, just a quick example. When you get it, Romans 8 and read. 24.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 24. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
Right. Go ahead.
For what a man seeth, why does he yet hope for?
Yeah, so you got people that claim they got faith, but they got faith in something that they can see.
Right.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
Mega church.
Yeah, exactly. The mega church. You know?
The success. Like that's something that you can reach out and see.
Exactly.
You can say, okay, this guy, he made it to, certain pinnacle. Right. Yeah, tangible things.
Right, tangible things.
Right.
A person can say, you know what, man? I need my bills paid. I got faith that my bills gonna get paid. But you got enough money in your pocket to pay your bills.
Right.
So you really don't have faith. Because you got something that you can tangibly pull out your pocket and give to Alabama Power. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody that say, man, I need my bills paid, but I ain't even got no job. I don't even know how I'm gonna get no money. But I got faith. See what I'm saying? That's having real faith. Read it again, bro.
It says, for we are saved by hope.
See? That's how we're gonna be saved, by hope. And literally, what is hope? Hebrews the 11th chapter tell you what hope is. You got that? Go ahead. Yeah, start at 1. Good.
This Hebrews 11 and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Yeah, it's the substance of things hoped for. Go ahead.
The evidence of things not seen.
So that's real faith right there, man.
But that's heavy too, right? Substance is something that you should be able to touch.
Exactly.
Or evidence is something that you should be able to see.
Exactly.
But the way the Lord set it up, right? What we put our faith in is something that you actually can't. And you know what? You got to be wired like that.
Yes.
The Lord, what scripture? He created with the faithful.
Yeah, faithful in the womb. Yep. That's what I was thinking about too, bro. That's real faith right there.
Yeah.
That right there, them chariots. That's real faith right there.
Yep.
Matter of fact, that's the greatest faith. Like I always like to say, the greatest hope upon the planet.
I'm ready to die for you. Say something.
You know what I'm saying? But we got the greatest hope upon the planet, man. You know, to be delivered from a mechanical dog. You know, to gain spiritual powers, like you say you did in the dream. You jumped up on it.
Right.
You know, what is it? A single building in one bound.
Yeah.
Had the power to stop a locomotive. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That faith really going to be needed in them times.
Yes, it is.
This is a tangible world.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah, everything's centered around substance. You know.
It's true.
So it's going to come to a point where that faith is going to be the only resource that you can trade with. Because remember what Yahweh said, according to your faith. So that's like if somebody said, you know what, I want to buy whatever we got up here. I might say, okay, you can get it according to how much money you got. You can give it the hell you want, but it's according to what you got. So that's what the Lord said, according to your faith. See, so to eat in that day, It's going to be according to what you got in your bank account. That's test of faith. So, and everybody got
Different measure.
right, a different measure. And the Lord beautiful with that because you're going to have just enough. Oh, they showed that in the Twilight Zone. This guy, he was trying to get a bus ticket. He was trying to really get back in, he had went back in time. He was trying to get back. And the only way he could get back was on a certain bus.
Right.
So, right. And he was like, it's gonna cost how much? And he just had how much it cost him. I think it was like $40. That's all I got it for. Right? But it was just enough for that, man. So according to your faith, you might have a certain amount of faith. You might believe, look, I know I'm gonna eat. Then, the Lord might not have you face a mechanical dog. He might have you face a situation where you're gonna eat. You got enough in your account to get you through.
They go into he don't give you any more than you can handle.
Yep. We'll make a way out. Come on, got something real quick. You say the portion that everybody got. This Romans 12 and verse 6. It says, having been gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us.
Wow.
Well, the prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith. So hey, everybody got a different portion. It's just like you got a graph. You can start at 0 to 100. That's the scriptures calling it 30-fold, 60-fold. You see what I'm saying? Which, like you always go into, every fold is needed. You can't say this is more important than that one, and that one is more important than this one, because you'll currently look at it and say it is.
Oh, you got 90, so you better off. No, you
exactly.
just got a different.
That's it. So
the 90 might need some from the 30.
Yeah, that's true. You go, because you got something that he don't have. Just a different portion. Finish what you got, bro.
Back in that Hebrews 11 and verse 2, for by it the elders obtained a good report.
We trying to be in those footsteps, man. Like you said, in that day, hey, you can get what you want, but it's according to what you got pertaining to faith. It's according to your level of faith. You're gonna, like you said, you're gonna be able to make it from the mechanical dogs. You're gonna be able to eat or drink. You're gonna be able to make it through the floods concerning Esau.
Oh, the Apostle Rumlock touched on that. The things that's gonna make these people bug out is gonna be our comfort.
Right, and there's chaos.
Yeah, because what's happening because it's like Noah, right? Noah needed the rain. We often go into that. That rain was bugging everybody else out, but Noah was like, oh man,
praising.
Now I believe more than ever.
Right.
So we see all hell break loose. It's equivalent to somebody giving you directions. They might say, look, you're gonna run into a CVS on the corner. You might be a little shook up, but once you see that CVS, now you good. Right? You say, oh, you know what? The direction checked out. Now my faith is, I believe him more. Since he said the CVS, I believe the next landmark. Well, that's from faith to faith.
Faith to faith, yeah. I think that was it on that. Just finish that real quick.
Book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 24, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for?
Yeah, so you don't, like, going back to the point, you don't have to hope to be able to, do something as simple as pay your bills when you got the money.
Right.
That's not real faith, man. Faith is simply believing in the unseen, man, and knowing that it's going to take place, man, out of nowhere, without any evidence, without any concrete evidence. That's real faith, man, and that's how we're going to be delivered. That's how we're going to be. Yep.
But if we hope for that we see not,
and that's what we're doing. We doing that right now. That's why we want to hold fast, man. Pray for an increase of faith, because we're gonna need it, especially. I mean, we need it right now, but especially, like you said, faith to faith. We're gonna especially need it in those times, man.
Then do we with patience wait for it.
Yeah. So patience is synonymous with faith. That's why you see brothers fall out, man. You see what I'm saying? Because they lose faith. They stop believing. It's time they stop believing, they might don't even know it, and then they take their hand off the plow. They get tired of waiting. They get tired of suffering, because patience is waiting for something, and it's also suffering, man. Because when you wait for something, that's suffering.
Suffering. Anxiety.
And so,
You're just like, fuck, man.
Panic attack.
But the reason why you at the bus stop is because you know that bus coming.
Exactly.
It's raining, all kind of shit.
Exactly.
And why you still there? Because you know that bus coming.
That's it.
But you got to wait on it.
That's it. That takes patience.
That takes patience.
That takes suffering. Because, like you said, raining,
Yeah.
dealing with the conditions around you, I think that was it.
The faith drives your patience.
Faith drives your patience.
Like we still here because we really believe. And we say that humbly.
Right.
The Lord is the source of that.
Right. True.
You know?
True.
Scripture say he gave every man according to their several ability. But the point is he gave.
He did.
So it's like, yeah, take this, you don't need this till I get back. Right? Take this, this will hold you down and I get back. You good. See?
I got something real quick. This is what the word persevere mean in the Enema Online. It say to persevere in what one has undertaken, to pursue steadily a design or course. Yeah, this is it says to continue, endure, persevere, steadfastness, toughness.
Where you reading from?
This is just Enema Online.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's just talking the word persevere.
Oh, persevere. Yep.
Yeah.
Another word that's synonymous with patience. Persevere. Yeah. Like when you go into, and that's another word synonymous with that is endure.
Oh yeah.
Because when you go to St. Matthew the 24th chapter, and they say, "He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved." You go into the word endure. You know, to persevere under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast in one's faith, according to Hamashiach. You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Patience.
Yep.
The word for patience, G5281. It says in the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and suffering.
That's it.
Yep. Despite the outward circumstances, the Lord got us back out here, man. And when you don't swerve, that means you don't fall off the path. You know, someone driving, they're on a mission. If you swerve, you know.
Wander about in the way of
Yep.
understanding.
Scripture say, keep thy eye single.
Yeah.
It's another one in Proverbs 4. Let thy eyes look right on, and let thy eyelids be straight before thee. So that's you not swerving, you know. You're not moved, and you are dedicated. Your loyalty is to the mission.
Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. And they shall walk and not be faint. The Lord destined for his elect, the ones that wait upon him, even to get spiritual power. Another thing, you got to have faith to believe. You know, we was talking about how we're going to eat in the time of famine. It's going to be unto your faith. It's going to be a right amount of, it's almost like a payment plan for real, because you know you got a certain amount of faith. Well, you could buy this, you can buy that. You know, that's why they're gonna ask for this word in the end time, really, so that they can eat. They're gonna be looking for us. But here it is, the Lord gonna mount us up and renew our strength, and He's gonna deal with us because it's for those that waited upon the Lord. So there's a reward for this, and that you gotta have faith to believe that waiting is gonna get your reward. This is a society that needs it right now.
Right. Microwave.
You know, microwave
Instant
society.
gratification.
Instant gratification.
Everything you need it now, man. The fast food ain't fast enough for most people.
Money.
Oh, them niggas shooting each other. Man, you hear those fast food stories. Niggas go crazy because,
It's a honey, huh?
oh, especially when they had the limited, the Popeye chicken, that was a demon. This video of the niggas launching into the drive-thru.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that proves that this Esau society too. Remember, Esau, he needed that. He wasn't patient.
Couldn't wait for a moment.
You can't wait. Oh yeah, when your kings eat in the morning.
So some value. hey, your lack of patience to have you sell that. Right? That was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You sold because you couldn't wait no longer.
What I like to do, open up for, right? He traded in.
They all going to eat. That's why they was there.
Yeah. Crazy. He was ready to eat then.
Right.
Yeah. I got one real quick. It's an ultimate benefit of patience. Yeah, Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So yeah, we hold fast, we persevere right now, all right? And as the world saying, which it's a true saying, good things comes to those that wait. And then another saying is how it goes. Basically, it's just saying to get some to something that's worth getting, you got to go through hell to get it. Work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So, hell, it's a balance. The Most High is a balance. Ecclesiastes 2 and 1. My son, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is telling you right here, hey, look, man, if you truly and sincerely serve me, I'm gonna take your ass through hell. Simply because you're partaking on the cross of Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not carrying the cross, but you're partaking in the cross. So that means you're gonna get your portion. Whatever the Most High see fit for you to have. But the thing is, it's a reward. Let me read it one more time. It says, Revelation 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them.
That's going to try the world. They're going to test the metal of everybody. Right? You got to continue. Your livelihood to be on the line. So that's the perfect way the Lord going to do it, man. See? Oh, it's a saying too. The fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you consider fruit, ain't nothing you can do to make that. You got to wait for that fruit. Yeah. You got to wait for the time for it to come forth, so you can eat of it.
And you got to work on it too.
Yep.
The whole time. You got labor.
Right. You got to make sure it's all good. Yep. You got to attend to it. Yep.
Attend to it.
So you got to labor. So you can eat. You got to labor, and that labor is process. See? So that was it on that?
That was it.
I got some real quick, just going back on that faith being a treasure. Start at the top. The point is in verse 5. 2nd Ezra 6 and 1. He answered me, he said unto me in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightning, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established.
I mean, a lot of people don't even like to deal with creation. They talk about 50 years ago was too ancient history to them. They don't like to talk about nothing that happened. Both sides just package this whole truth into when it started and up until now. We get, the whole spectrum of it. And we toil, get in labor to get the understanding of the whole entirety of from creation till now. That's a part of this toiling.
Like cram, what they call it, cram?
Cram study.
With thousands of years of history, just one lifetime, we got to capture it. And we didn't have the whole lifetime to do it. We just had the moment when the Lord woke us up.
That's true.
Now we over here researching the Medo-Persian.
Cross-referencing dates.
Yes. Everything about it, this is talking about the creation of everything, man. Not just, this is talking about before time was even, it wasn't no, go back to like you said, in Persian, this is talking about the existence itself. Read it again, bro.
It says, And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world, or ever the wind was blew, before it thundered and lightned, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the height of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys of Zion were hot, and ere the perfect years were sought out, we sought out those things now, or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed, that have gathered faith for a treasure. Woo! From the beginning, man.
Beautiful.
The elect was already selected to have that faith in them. And we went full circle that engrafted word, you know, that is seal you to salvation, man. You know?
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
And why else would we be concerned with that before the heavens was founded? Why else would we really? That's why people can't take a concern with it. They don't understand reincarnation. You was right. We was back in these ancient times and these ancient days, man. It's very real for us because it makes sense that Most High had his elect there for the foundations of all these things. Faith. Why was faith needed to be created before that?
That's it. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Is that St. John 6? This is the work of the Most High, that ye believe.
Yep, 6 and 29.
Right, yep, I believe that's it, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get, yeah, so that proves right there that faith, that was the main thing.
That's it.
Without that, and that's why Scripture says it's impossible to please the Most High. So, man, that's heavy, bro. For all the people that don't believe, that's crazy, like, but you believe, you know? That's crazy.
It's St. John 6.
So that ain't nothing before he doing all these things.
Yes.
Before the innumerable amount of angels was gathered. Faith was, you know, he created faith, you know? Come on.
It says, St. John 6 and 28, it says, Then said they unto him, What shall we do that we might work the works of the Most High?
Right, and you ask everybody to a man, that should pique their interest. Whether you're a believer in this belief system or not. Whatever denomination one might subscribe to, you should want to know. This should pique your interest.
Yeah.
When you want to know what the work of the Most High is, right? Go ahead.
It says, Yahushua answered and said unto them, This is the work of the Most High, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent.
See that? Oh, and another scripture says that you must believe that he is. So, hold up. How could all that happen without that one ingredient? Faith. See? And we're a symbol of faith. You know, I say that humbly. The Lord, beginning at the apostles, the Lord got those men out there. They've been out there for years. That's faith. That's a symbol. That's a representation. That's faith manifested.
That's it, bro.
You gotta believe to pursue something.
That's it.
Right? And have that you know, that spirit, that vehement, if you will. Yeah, that drive. Right? That means you believe, bro.
You got a whole chapter, Hebrews 11, of all the people that.
Oh yeah, it is. Matter of fact, you know what? Where you at?
This is the one you want.
Yeah, let's read down. Let's read that chapter. Let's try to read that chapter.
Beautiful. Hebrews 11 and verse 1. It says, Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, brothers can try.
Come.
Let's eat off that, man. Yeah, too. And the spirit of heaven, man, this is not something that's prearranged. Right? We're gonna, and you know what? We're gonna get in the faith.
Yeah.
Or you even see that with the apostles. I just seen the apostles have a list of precepts, and after the first 2 minutes, right into some more. And that's the spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord wants this to come out.
Right.
And everything is seasonal. Believe that. Right? So it's perfect time. The Lord got this coming out for a reason, because we about to close in on the monumental time. Okay. We probably gonna close in a minute anyway, but okay, come.
This Hebrews 11 and verse 2. For by it the elders obtained a good report. faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High. So that
Hey, they got to read an example of that.
Yep.
Go ahead,
And if
bro.
I may too, the world's going into these kingdoms. See? So the reality that you live, right, you're coming and going, the way you conduct business, it was through the word. Yahweh shot. Go ahead.
so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith,
Yep.
Abel offered unto the Most High more excellent sacrifice than Cain,
Right. So going into the elders. Go ahead.
by which he obtained witness that he was righteous.
It is.
Come on, man. So by him believing on the Most High, right, he was accounted righteous. Go ahead.
The Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith,
That's when the Most High told Cain, your brother's blood cried unto me from the ground.
Right.
You got it, bro.
And you know what? We come in there stead too.
I'm sure right.
You know?
I'm sure right. It's true.
Because we still crying out against
That's
Esau.
it. That's it. That's it.
The children is the manifestation of who the father. Yep, the children is the manifestation of who the father is. Like you get a certain pedigree, a dog. That dog proves that offspring proves who the father is.
Right, right.
So here we are cussing out Esau too. So that must be our forefather. See?
verse 5, it says, by faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death. And he was not found because the Most High had translated him. For he, for before
Can you read that again, bro?
it says, by faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death.
Hey, and that's a foreshadowing
That's another foreshadowing.
of the elect. Go ahead.
Again,
bro.
they go back to the concept of your offspring and their work
That's it.
proving who the
That's
father,
it, who they for.
proving the connection.
That's bad.
Here we are waiting on the chariot to come get us. So we gonna taste that.
That's it.
There's only been so many, really. Enoch and Elijah, which
Yep.
scriptures account for that been translated.
Yep.
Here we are still having hope, even though
Right,
two
right.
souls of all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Great point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why it's called the greatest hope upon the planet, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta broke it down. There's only two spirits that we know, and here we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're hoping
Hoping,
that, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And following
That
those
must be your,
footsteps.
right, you just like your dad.
You just like
you know.
just like your dad. That's bad, though. That's bad.
It's like Lil LeBron saying, one day I'm gonna be the
Yeah,
champion.
yeah.
Nigga, you ain't gonna be no smart champion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right on his ass as soon as he said it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say you can't even share your hopes with people.
Yeah, no.
They just gonna shoot
Yeah,
it
never
down.
said they're gonna shoot it down, yo.
Especially you got a greater hope than them.
Yeah.
Because they hope is, you ask the nigga, what's your hope? It's just to go to heaven. Like the deepest God, you know what I mean? But our hope, right, is greater than that because we hoping to be delivered from missiles.
That's right.
By what you call a UFO. Can't come up with no greater.
No. Our hope is to make it to heaven, but not die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You
Because
know,
the nigga gotta die.
They gotta die first.
Right. You don't know the pastor ripping you off to your spirit. That's not a way to live.
That's not the way to live.
That's the baddest scheme it is. I rip you out. You don't know what happens till you die.
It's bad.
Damn. I was gonna say, hey, we deliver from. If they ask us what we hoping for, we ain't gonna die.
Right.
Deliver from destruction.
Right.
Yeah.
Deliver from the famine.
Right.
Deliver from the plague. They gonna
Right.
walk away by the time we done.
Yeah.
Right.
They can walk away as family.
Right.
Or even not to die.
Not even not to die. Number one, not to die. You're right.
Not gonna die.
Not gonna die. What is he talking?
Yeah, that's out there.
This nigga,
You think about it,
first thing they gonna
that's
say.
a crazy
You're right.
concept to these people.
That's a bug out.
You know, I'm not going
It's
to
a
die.
bug out, yeah.
So our hope is not to die.
True.
Cheers,
You
man.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new body.
Right. Oh man, don't go
Or
there.
what scripture say too, like that he might not die in the pit.
Yeah, true.
Like you feel some type of way if you feel like you sick. I know like me, you be like, fuck
Yeah.
man. You fucking want to die, man.
Yep. True. True.
And somebody else be like, what you mean, man? That's a part of You know?
Yeah.
No, we're not settling for that.
No,
yeah, we all got to go.
Oh, yeah.
And see, when you have that mentality, now you're willing to go off. It's that YOLO, you only live once. You say, man, no, I don't feel it. The Lord put the Spirit on you, then you ain't going to die. And there's a judgment coming when then now you walking in line.
It's true.
Yeah. That shit. You know how many niggas got the knife and got fucked over?
Yeah. I mean, took it right out of my mind. I was just going to say, you know, the deepest, quote unquote, the deepest rapper, you know what I'm saying, that you think, you know, profound in his delivery and his lyrics, he got the mindset of, I'm going to die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can't defeat. But no, we got the mindset of defeating death.
Not dying.
Or not dying.
Well, you know what?
Man.
It's in the records. You got to believe on the records.
Right.
Like the Hausa raised people from the dead, even after they died.
Right.
But what your Hausa said, there are some who standing here who should not taste of death, man. You got that? Come on, watch. Brother's on point.
Yeah.
Come on.
Luke 9 and verse 27.
Fire is called fire. It just changed. It was the color. You saw that?
Disappeared.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah, call on the best man. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, come on.
This is Luke 9 and verse 27. But I tell you of a truth, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death.
Right. He's talking about certain spirits that will be here today. How do we know that? Continue.
Till they see the kingdom of the Most High.
See? So those who was in their hearing, they died. So who he talking about? He's talking about those who will be here in this lifetime, but they was actually with him back then. So now we back with that hope. You see, our hope complements what Yahweh promised. That was a commandment. Lord said there be some standing here who are not going to taste death. So now 1,000 years we here today, hoping that we don't die. We get a panic attack, we're like, fuck. Right?
When you think about it, since the Most High sent the judgment, as in the days of Noah, the death for most people is going to come at in an instant. They think they're going to live out this long,
Drawn
out life, and when I'm finally old and I kick the bucket one day, you got another thing coming. When that's going to meet your ass. Right? You got your name.
Right.
And these missiles, in the form of these missiles, you see it happen in the World War III started. And so the Lord, not meeting death is essentially delivering us from, it's the same word as delivering us from the missiles.
Right.
Delivering us from destruction.
That's it. Right? Lord said, I have not lost none that thou have given me. You know? Now, for those who serve as the martyrs, that's their life.
True.
And deep down, they probably want that. You know, you have like for certain animals who are not to be eaten. That's why they squeal and act a fool, man, because they wasn't ordained for that. For certain animals that's lawful, you don't think that's in their life, man. That's why their reaction is different. See?
Some of the martyrs was like at peace, if you will, even at that time in that stage. Stephen, I'm thinking.
Yep. They was like witnesses. Well, that word martyr goes to witness. They had to fulfill the word of the Lord. But here in this lifetime, for the most part, we all gonna believe it's gonna be kept. You know? Go ahead.
Even the martyrs, the ones that the version of the martyr, the ones that have to die, they got a reward.
Right, they got a reward.
They ain't gonna prevent those that endure unto the end. Meaning they gonna get raised up first.
Right.
1 Thessalonians, 4th chapter.
Yeah, some who might have to face the guillotine, they gonna get their reward.
They get their reward.
Because a lot of them cases too, there's gonna be certain brothers get delivered from that too.
Right.
Scripture said even in death, be faithful unto death, and you receive the crown of life.
Crown of life. That's it.
So that means the Lord can save you in that instant too.
Revelation 2 and 10.
That's just a test. But hey, brothers who already passed in the faith, right? Brother I knock, that's a brother you think of. Certain other brothers who passed.
he ain't back. High priest Rabbi Albert Bivens.
Yep. Yep. Those men, they happy, man. They with the Lord. Yep. King Mashah.
Yep.
Right.
High priest Yaquar.
Oh, remember the Apostle Paul said, "Look, I would love to go and be back with the Lord, but it'd be meet for me to be here."
Die is gain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
die is
die
gain.
is gain, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So we even though we know
Wow.
that we don't want to die, because
No.
we want to, but even if we got peace in that, man.
Exactly.
We got peace in that.
That's right.
But a nigga take it there and say, see, he wasn't right, because scriptures say that. They take our going away.
Yep.
What's that, Wisdom of Solomon?
For laws or something like that.
Right, they take their going away as being, if brothers can get it, they can pull it, man. Because that's to the unlearned and the ignorant. But if we was to give up the ghost, man, we good.
Right.
We've been working, doing the work of the Lord. And then you're going to see us coming back with the chariot. We're going to, like you said, be raised first.
Right.
And man, tell her how the Lord do that.
You ain't lying.
This power we're dealing with is great, man. Right. Yeah. And you pop up 40 minutes before the chariot starts.
Exactly.
Hey, Shalom, up. Then the chariot.
It comes, you just,
You like, huh?
Yeah. Like, man, somebody getting raised up. You look up, oh, it's up. You won't prevent them. You gotta wait on them.
And that's it, bro.
But hey, that's why we got these minds to ponder on the possibilities.
Yes.
The Lord created us like this,
Yes.
right? Because He got these great works laid up for us.
I got a quick one. This is Isaiah 57:1. It says, "The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart.
Yep.
And merciful men are taken away, and none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come."
Oh man, see, that's beautiful, bro.
Say, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness.
Come on, man. So even if we was to die, we have an inner peace walk within us. Versus you people, you've been going to church all these years, you on the deathbed shaking because you think you're going to go to hell. Yep. The brothers had it. Don't worry about it, man. You got it. But I believe it was in, it might have been in the 5th chapter or the 2nd chapter. Okay.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon in chapter 5, verse 3. We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor.
No, that ain't it, but that's a good one. But let me just loosen the hammer. Brother knows the one I was talking about. They take departing away or something like that. Maybe that word departing. And we get ready to close up in the set. Now I know we was in Wisdom of Solomon, Salaki, Hebrews 11. Yeah. Let's go down towards the end of Wisdom of Solomon. You got it?
I think 3 and 2.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Go to we're gonna end around the end. We'll talk about the head.
Yep, that's it.
Going to run the city or something like that.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, you got it out.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon.
Go ahead, Scott.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them.
Yeah, he got the whole world in his hand, That's bad, man. Again, the Lord said he has not lost any that he has given it, man. You got it.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die.
Yeah, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die. Go ahead.
And their departure is taken for misery.
The departure is taken, so they think, oh man, he died. It's so bad. No, man. But in the righteous, they died in the faith, man. Meaning they gonna go up in the chairs first.
Yep.
You got it out.
Yep.
And they're
real quick, because when you just add to what the brother's saying, because once again, going back to 1 Thessalonians, man, and like the elder said, we don't know, you know what I'm saying, the Most High can do what he wanted. We can't put the Most High in the box. But we know what we read, and we understand what we read. You know what I'm saying? Prevent means to what? Not to come before. So that's going to be a reward. If you was to give up the ghost and go back into rest right now, you got to go.
And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Yeah, the righteous are in peace, man. See?
If I may, bodies is known as chains of darkness. So once the relief is you out of these chains of darkness, man, you get sick,
That's a relief.
your head hurt, you know, you gotta go to work, subject to payments. Come on, we can go all day. Why we crying and sighing in the first place?
True.
And at least when you in death, when you in that realm, you with the Lord.
Right.
You're in the right mind.
Job even said, you know what I'm saying? Even go to the place even where the wicked is at peace. You know? So so imagine the righteous, man. Well, like you said, you are not burdened by this flesh. The scripture speaks about the chains of darkness. That's what these are, man. These chains of darkness, man. You're being held back. You're being restricted. You know? Just like the thumbnail I used years back. Had the little Tweety bird, the little yellow Tweety bird with a ball and chain on his feet.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great depiction, you know what I'm saying, of spirits in the flesh. You know, you can fly away, but you got a ball and chain on your feet, which is your body, man.
Yeah.
You know, these chains are restrictions, man.
Right.
You got it, L.
Verse Wisdom Solomon 3 and 4. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is there a hope full of immortality.
And that's what we have. Hope of immortality, man.
Yeah, they see you ain't got a line up. Remember, just a small inkling, right? In the sight of men, it's like you punished. He ain't doing good.
Right.
All right? But not knowing that I'll hold the truth. In the sight of men, because men view things carnally. You know? Right? So let's go from there. Let's go back to Hebrews 11. Now let's go to the 9th verse. We're going to read that.
Making that Hebrews 11, verse 9. It says, by faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise.
See that? That's how we walk. We're in a sojourn land, but we're dwelling in tents. We have been housed, and we have been kept and preserved for the promise, right?
For he looked for a city which had foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High.
See, and that's what we're doing. We're looking for a city. This city is built by the Most High. That's why the scripture said the kingdom is already prepared. Watch. What?
It says, through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Therefore, spring there even of one, and him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky in multitude, and as the sand which is by the sea, which is by the seashore innumerable.
Let's talk about Abraham. One as good as that. Abraham was an old man. How he gonna give seed and have children? Then his seed is gonna be like the sand in the multitude. Sarah's over here. She's old, right? Today they laughing at that. They had faith. So it worked.
Oh, that's an example of faith not seen, things not seen. Because somebody even said, who's seen such a thing?
Don't defile what you see.
Right.
I've never seen that before.
Yep, come on.
It says these all died in faith.
Oh,
Now,
see, that's the spirit. We're going into that. These all died in faith. Well,
it says these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off.
see that? Haven't seen it far off. And hey, that's where we at. Because, we got the vision, to see afar off. Versus those outside of the circle. What's that? 1 Peter? What they have not seen afar off. That's the way it's worded. Well,
And we're
matter of fact, you got that? Oh, that's in that?
that's in
precept?
that.
Okay, come on. Well,
it says, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confess that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth.
See that? Is not that us? We confess that this is a strange land. We're not acclimated here. We don't believe we're going to be here. We ain't got a 5-year plan, 10-year plan. It's day for day, you know? And we pray that this is the year of our redeemed. And that's heavy too. The scriptures speak about the year of the Lord's redeemed. And it's not a coincidence that you got the year 2024, the year, you know? One of these years is actually going to be the year of the Lord redeemed. Just the year of Jacob Clover. The year of the Lord redeemed coming, man. What?
It says, for they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they desire a better country that is in heavenly. Wherefore the Most High is not.
Right, hold up. Why is the word better then? Because it's measuring up to something else. Right? With the 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, a world where righteousness dwell. So if I say I got a better contract, that's based upon me having a shitty contract. I'm in a better relationship. That's based upon them having a bad relationship. So that gotta be talking about now. When you look at it from the spiritual scope, we looking for a better country. You damn right, because this existence consists of McDonald's and even if you eating healthy and you try to, you don't know what the fuck they putting in there. This devil is cheating, man. That nigga says organic just for you to buy it, because he know you woke, so to speak. That's why he's the cunning hunter. Right? Why would I snare you? Right? The snare itself, the very essence of a trap, is deceptive. It has a deceptive overtone. So if you want to snare us, how can I snare them? Our cheese, so to speak, is righteousness and health. So how would I get? But this is health, right? This is organic truth. And we look at this nigga having, you know, right? Organic, and you eat a fucking pig. Or a fucking raccoon. Like that nigga, man. And man, he put curses up on you, dude. He put curses up on you, dude. That nigga had a glow in his eye talking about that raccoon country.
And Esau them got no law on it.
Right.
Think about that, man. The scriptures got a whole thing dedicated to dietary laws.
Right.
Esau don't got.
He don't honor it at all. But the nigga got a tedious law for you to park. Right here, right?
Right.
You can't park right there.
That
nigga got a sign put up.
He got people control. He got guys driving right now. Hold it.
But the nigga overlooked the fact that you can't eat a raccoon.
He ain't make you buy a license to eat clean shit.
That nigga got to be fucked up, man. You got to jack him up and burn him up. Hey, could we? We might have to plug it up. Look like, is that a battery thing?
Somebody died now.
Oh, okay, come on. What's that? I had to mute that. I can go back later and look at that.
It says, wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he have prepared for them a city.
Come on, man. The question now, who was that they? And how can you fit into that? How can you, resume that lot? Yeah. So, as for now, you can check all the boxes, man. The Lord put us in a position where we can hope to be amongst those who he's not ashamed to call his sons, man. Man, that's heavy, man. Think about it. The Lord has set us up to be perpetual rulers. Not like, you rule for a certain time and that's it. Come on, man. Yeah.
All the nations wanted.
Oh yeah. Them, like Esau, this nigga doing everything to be in power. He know about reincarnation and all that. He know that if everything's set up, that he can come back through these smart cities, Jacob still be, and in captivity.
CBDC is going to
Right.
stay in his name.
Right. He born, he come back, he gonna come as a baby in the earth. But Yahweh Shai said no other king come in the earth but through that prophet. Right? It's all in the 7th chapter. So they feel like, you know, you got this thing laid out. When I die, I'll come back. But they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. And hell, they're gonna lift up their eyes. They're gonna come back and they're gonna be the kingdom set up.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That's what they gonna say.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, little motherfuckers might be, who knows, man.
They gonna say, oh shit, and the first thing they gonna
La
scream is what I do. That's
the way they be crying when they hit the earth, man. That's gonna be your hell.
Right.
And we gonna be in the spirit, we gonna have spiritual powers, man. We gonna know who you is. Like the doctrine of, you can, you know how you do on Star Trek, you can, you have like,
You gonna teleport beaming?
yeah, you can project yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know, don't my projection there waiting on your ass.
Yeah.
Have a reader with you, you know what I mean?
It's just like a hologram.
Right, yeah, hologram. Somebody read Isaiah 2. You know what I mean?
Right. This is the book of Brian.
Star
Yep.
Yep.
Star Wars.
They come in with
Oh yeah.
Yep, they come up in that little, yep.
Yep. They had a little.
And you might have a little disc come up there.
Good.
Yep. If you're in a certain province, like brothers have their own, cause hey, we ain't gonna have to govern over Israel. They're gonna be made righteous. We're gonna be ruling over the nations.
That's good.
Right? Cause all Israel gonna be righteous.
Right.
So we ain't gonna be have to tell Israel shit. We gonna be, you know, you in my province and I come up like you said, a little projector. Right? Hamite, you know, 'cause they gonna be taskmasters.
Yeah.
Come, goddamn, pop up. Death. Only thing he said. But
Verse 17.
we gonna enjoy the kingdom too, man.
Good.
Days gonna be long and drawn out. Yeah. Man. Or like the brother Zion, he said he wanted a bed beside of Alabama. Yeah, that was cool. Because Alabama looked like a bed.
They do. They do.
Each one of my children gonna be about the size of each state.
Yeah.
You just in the bed, bro, just like, man.
Who that is? That wicked nigga Shaq? I think that Shaq got he got the biggest bed. I think.
Oh, really?
The biggest bed in the world. I think he Guinness Book of World Records for the largest bed. Fucking booger.
You got one
She
bed.
gonna tell the comparison.
He went like that.
Fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fall off.
Yeah. You don't fall out. Yeah.
Yep. Got a chariot. We gonna have chariots.
Man.
Infinite amounts of spiritual power.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Deliver all type of judgments.
Yep.
Right.
Setting up
I
scenarios,
was just gonna say that.
causing the nation, you know.
I just gonna say that.
Testing their
Yep.
faith
Yeah.
and integrity.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they do with us.
Man, you actually
Yes.
get to move on them like.
Right.
What'd you say?
They said you actually get to move on them like some biblical time.
Right.
Fall on him.
Yeah, you eat food and you know you eat the right
Real
man.
food.
You real man.
Apple the size of a 40-inch tie.
But well, you know what? This man sprays so much, you don't really got nothing to say that's
That's
good.
it. I don't care.
The air just contaminated with so
talking
much shit, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, unless you in a bubble
Man,
and
that's
you
it.
throw that shit
That's
in
it.
that bubble,
That's it, bro.
it's contaminated.
That's it. That's it. 'Cause
Even that seed that he splices in is
Right.
I mean, it's still
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
contaminated because the dirt. The dirt
Oh, well,
yeah.
Because you're still coming out of an animal.
Yeah.
Well, they got the what they spray everything with they got Monsanto.
Yeah, Monsanto.
Yep, roundabout. You got people they got a settlement on them.
Yeah. Monsanto.
sick.
Man,
I think that was it what the weed killer one?
Roundup.
Roundup. Yeah, motherfuckers, man.
And they still
Limbs, Norm.
They passed the act that you can't through Congress that you can't sue that you can't get no money off of it.
Wow.
So these devilish so
Yeah, that's a criminal. Like even I believe you was going into that even with the contract you signed with your phone, you ain't even looking at that shit. They give you all the pages, but in that contract you giving up freedoms too, man.
and half of it is probably just there to make you skip it.
Right.
A lot of it don't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's what
But inside part 14B,
Right.
oh, that's your ass.
In the event of a power outage, we could take you into a concentration camp.
Right.
In the goddamn phone,
Like
man.
you just sign that
Yeah, you sign agree.
Yep,
Right?
agree.
Especially if you get a loan.
True.
You just have to say like agree and scroll. I accept.
And that was revealed when the woman who died at Disney World because she got a food poisoning, and the husband couldn't sue because he had Disney Plus
On his phone,
his his TV.
When he said he agreed to Disney Plus, it was a clause in there that canceled out.
You can never sue. You can get Disneyland and die.
Cunning hunter.
Yeah, that's it.
Unrighteous laws.
Unlawful. Yes, unrighteous laws. You can't trust this man. That's why the Lord said He's gonna give the earth to the person of the scribe. Because we're gonna be governed in righteousness through the law.
None of that shit.
Right, the nation's gonna benefit from us.
Was that Romans 8 again?
The earnest.
The earnest expectation.
Of the creature, all the creation gonna benefit. They're gonna rejoice at the sons of the Most High.
They so ready, they killing themselves right now.
Wildlife, the people fucked up in the head. You seen the Nick Cannon story, right? He came out and said he's sick, man. He needed help. Like, he just broke. I said my mind was fucked up, man. I needed help. I mean, no, it's just that he's been broken. That's
It's mentally. Okay.
That's what he get to, man. Remember, he was imposter polio.
Yeah, that's what it is. Most High fucking with the
Most High got him, man. Yeah.
Then he apologized to them.
He went to then those so-called Jews made him denounce it.
It's a heavy time of complexity on this.
Oh yeah,
it is.
Spirit moving around too.
Yeah, it is.
You got people that think they're not sure if the world is flat or circle no more. For real, I had a whole conversation with Edomite today about that. You know, he's dead set on this place got to be flat, and somebody been lying. They want answers and they can't get them from the government, so people gonna flip.
Right. I mean, to a flat earther, I want you to get in a boat or get in, no, not a car, get in a boat and sail east or west in whatever ocean you pick, going east or west, and see through your stupid ass falling off of the earth. It's not gonna happen. So what that mean? The earth is round.
But when you fly,
that's another one. When you fly,
see you go off into the space.
Thank you.
Because the earth, you know what? At best, because you know that the ozone level, you should go into a glass.
Exactly.
That's
it, right? The end at the end, and then you see, that's space.
Right. Because that's what they think. They think we in a dome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
They fuck them up with them damn different lenses they use when they claim they be in space and stuff.
And that's another thing. Just say if you on a plane, like the elder said, or if you on a ship, or you see from the Hubble telescope, bro, everything is a sphere. It's nothing laid out flat like a map.
A quarter, right? Let's say if the Earth was like a quarter, there have to be a point where everything is there. Because if the sun, when the sun come over, right? Because that's what they said. They come like a quarter, and the sun, right? So if the sun is a point where everything should be like.
Same time everywhere.
That's true. It's so many points.
But you can call somebody on the other side of the
Thank you,
world,
man.
and they be bright daylight.
Exactly. Bro, you ain't even got to be on the other side of the earth. You can be on the same side. That shows you that light hasn't made it over the horizon yet. Because it's round. If it was flat like the elder said, it'll be light throughout the whole world.
It's someone
everywhere in the world.
My son said
it's just a plate.
It's just a fucking plate.
Everything
It's crazy, man. Even Job said, what Job said, sit at the what's the word? Circle.
Listen to the book of Isaiah.
There's a scripture that say circle.
We listen to the book of Isaiah. You got that? We ready to close up, man.
And it's Isaiah 40 and verse 22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth.
That's it.
And the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent.
That's
to
what
dwell
that. this will add to the complexity is that they don't got one foundation. We went over foundation today because when you talk about the substance of hope, the substance of things not seen, you know, you're dealing with substructures or that's underneath. So that's basically your foundation. NLT even say it's your foundation of things that you cannot see. And so everything we believe here is based upon faith because you can't see. We talking about times that are yet to exist right now. Right? But that's predetermined to exist. So the Most High vividly allowed us to see it. And you gotta have hope to even see it now. Now we walking in that vision, and that vision works like a light. A vision, your eyes work like a light. Right? It's able to receive light. So here it is, the circle of the earth. A lot of people are just gonna be perplexed in this time because they're unstable realms, or they unstable positions is crumbling beneath them like sand. And so what happens to a man that built the house at some point in time? He tried to run to your house. He abandoned shit. Their ships is sinking. Their mental ships is sinking. People's gonna become lower and lower. They wax it. The love of many waxing cold. The brother brought out that word. That word, the Greek word is psycho. So many people gonna become psychos for it. Right? So this is the time we in. It's crazy. It's gonna turn up.
Well, like the brother said, that's a good point. Somebody out there might be pondering about the flat earth. Spirit had us going to the rant about the flat earth. Somebody's like, I believe in it, so I gotta give me some clarity on that flat earth.
He didn't want to put it on the comment.
Right, yeah, that's right. A lot of these men that fell off behind it. Lord threw that out there to preoccupy. Like prophecy. You worried about that, and you see prophecy.
Now,
He show you what everybody's intent is in this truth.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Reveal of hearts. Yep. So, yeah, with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash.
The one is the best possible.